Hi everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is the reading for the time period of July 3rd through the 15th, 2020. Today's July 3rd, which means tomorrow is Independence Day. Happy Independence Day to everyone. Please celebrate responsibly. And so I've already meditated and shuffled the cards. This is the reading that I have for you today. Please remember this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate with you. Please take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. So in the past position, we have a wonderful Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords in the obstacle position, Death in the present, and Seven of Pentacles in the future outcome position. So the Ten of Pentacles is an extremely positive card, definitely full of generosity, full of camaraderie, full of just gathering joy among people that enjoy being in their, in each other's company. It could be a family gathering, it could be a friendship gathering, but it's definitely a gathering of people, and it could, most likely celebrate your family from your past, from your childhood, where, the memories from your past were super positive. And of course, we have another positive card, and this one is from the Major Arcana, which is Strength. Strength symbolizes courage. Strength symbolizes power, and you definitely have power. You may not be, you may not have harnessed the power to its full capacity, but there's definitely some kind of power that you have in some facet in your life. And it also symbolizes animal instincts, the Strength card. Very powerful card. And in the combination, the Ten of Pentacles and Strength here suggest actually quite a powerful combination. Maybe your family is, powerful. It could also mean that your family could just be strong, like ties, have strong ties, and that you continue to be an active member of that, group. There's definitely strong background here. Maybe you had a teacher, a mentor that guided you well in the past. Maybe you had a comfortable childhood, because all these pentacles suggest wealth and abundance. There's definitely a strong presence of some kind of money. Each and every one of us defines money differently, because to some, a little bit is a huge amount. To others, it kind of varies. But there was something that had wonderful security in your past, probably childhood. It could also symbolize recent past as well. Maybe you had a family gathering recently, but it's a generally very positive energy, very positive vibe. In the obstacle position, Page of Swords is someone that is not very kind to you. It is someone who may have used hurtful words to kind of get at you, because sword here in this card represents words, and they're being used to hurt you. The Nine of Cups is a wonderful card. It is a yes card, and it is about wishes coming true, but it looks to me, I will return to this card momentarily, but it looks to me, just looking at this spread, that your energy in the first 2 weeks of July is a little all over the place. There's some kind of change that has occurred, or is in the process of occurring, that you may not know about, or that you will soon, very soon, imminently soon, find out about it. It could also be change, not just, like of people or things, but it could be change of your thoughts, some kind of a drastic realization that, kind of wakes you up a little bit, shakes you up a little bit. You've got cups, you've got pentacles, you've got swords. you definitely have these two, the star and strength. These are two super powerful major arcana cards, even in the clarifying position. In fact, your clarifying is super positive. It is, this two cards here that are a little bit worrying. And they have a little bit stronger effect because death is a very powerful card. But the Page of Swords is someone who is hurting you with their words. The Nine of Cups is basically about be careful what you're wishing for. You think that it is something that, will have a lasting happiness, but you will quickly find out that what you want does come true. Like, for example, getting a promotion that you've wanted and wanted and wanted and wanted and just couldn't wait to have. You were so obsessed with it. And then you got it and you realize that it is nothing that you wanted, that it is very, very, there's too much responsibility. There's a lot of, people, different people that are asking you for different things, and you are kind of realizing that, oh my gosh, this is not kind of either, I was asking for the wrong thing, or this is not how I wanted it to turn out. But this is a very, very big warning about the Nine of Cups here, that your dreams are not aligned with your spirit. They are not aligned with the divine. It tells me that you need to meditate, and it tells me that you need to kind of clear the energy around you, maybe in your home. Try burning sage, do it routinely, like maybe once a month, to clear some of that negative energy where you just burn just a little bit from room to room, and then sort of think and ask the spirit to clear negative energy from your home, and then you open the doors and you open the windows and negative vibrations leave. But the encouraging thing is that you've got the strength to fight. You seem to be, based on these cards, someone who is someone who's got willpower, someone who has animal instincts, someone who has courage, someone who has the ability to overcome, and you're very adamant about your dreams. I just think that maybe a little bit of a slight angle. I mean, that is being wrong, meaning they're going in kind of off the beaten path. The dreams that you're trying to make true are going to end up disappointing you. So you really have to maybe think through it, or look deeper to find the answers. But there's definitely someone who is stirring the pot. There's definitely someone who is two-faced. There's definitely someone who is dishonest in your entourage or in your environment, maybe work environment, maybe your living environment. This card definitely suggests that you're wanting something that you should not want. Maybe you're not aware that you should not want it. Maybe you just don't perhaps have as much life experience, or maybe have been misled in the past or something. But definitely there's a combination that someone is influencing you in quite a negative way, and you're being directed off that path where you need to be. Death, of course, symbolizes change, and symbolizes an ending. It could symbolize ego death. It could symbolize someone is leaving, something is leaving. It could symbolize that something, there's definitely something that is changing drastically, dramatically, absolutely, and you are not liking it because it's a very negative card. The star card doesn't always have, super positive meaning. Yes, for some of you, Capricorn, this is definitely a wish, and you have two wish cards here, the Nine of Cups and the Star. So there's something that you want that is coming true. But for some, this card is not about a wish coming true. For some, it may be a card about finding themselves alone. Feeling solitude, kind of trying to figure out, what their next step may be. The star is ruled by Aquarius, and it symbolizes cosmic inspiration. It could symbolize finding recognition. It could be that you're in a bad situation, but there is a little bit of a silver lining. It could be that you are in a situation that is not to your liking, but there's something that is taking a little bit the negativity off, so it kind of like softens, the blow, if you will. So definitely the Death and the Star card are, it's quite an interesting combination, because Death is an ending, and the Star, symbolizes a wish coming true, so something is, kind of completing. But it could also be beginning of something new. So definitely you've got, I feel like you have someone that is manipulative around you, because Death is ruled by Scorpio, and this Page of Swords here is someone who is kind of gossiping, someone who is being a little bit two-faced. It could be that you are being manipulated a little bit. In the outcome, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is a wonderful and a very, very positive card. And it is a card of hard work, of strategizing, of planning, for the future. What are you going to do with that, all that hard work? And of course, hard work can be in love, and hard work can be at work. It could be a hobby. It could be anything that you've been working very hard at. It doesn't have to be, it could be more than one thing. But it's definitely someone that you have been at it for a while. And of course, you've got the Knight of Cups, which means there may be some news on the way. There may be someone who is going to be new in your life, who will bring good emotional fulfillment. But I think that the Knight of Cups is about you being stronger, you feeling stronger, and you are strategizing to figure out a way. What is your next step? What is going to be your way out of this kind of situation that has come to an end? Maybe somehow you overstayed your welcome somewhere. Maybe somehow you had a loose end and that unraveled in a not so pleasant manner. But the outcome gives me promise, because it suggests you will be successful. Absolutely. If a romantic question, kind of concerns you, then the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is a wonderful positive message that your relationship is going to grow stronger. And if you're not in a relationship, maybe your friendship will grow stronger. But it's very positive, this combination. The Seven of Pentacles is also good for money and career. It's about working very hard and being consistent, and the results will come. They will not, however, come immediately. But I do have to tell you that this spread worries me just a little bit. It worries me that most of these people are all pointing in different directions. For example, Death is coming for the Seven of Pentacles, which, to be honest, I don't particularly like. And it's kind of leaving the Page of Swords, it's facing a different way. And it bothers me that the Star and Death are kind of facing different ways as well. This reading to me seems a little bit kind of all over the place. So I feel like you are going to be a little bit confused in the first 2 weeks of July. You're going to be a little bit pulled maybe in too many different directions. There will come information, and then the information will be retracted. So it's going to be difficult to figure out, well, is it this or is it that, or what is it? There's going to be some confusion. It could be in just your life generally, because we are living in strange times with COVID and everything happening. So there could be some confusion among your friends, among your coworkers. I see that I don't see a lot of romantic energy in this spread, but I do feel a little bit of uncertainty work-wise. I will say that, but I feel that there are some relationships that are strong and that will endure. There looks to be one or two relationships that don't seem to be enduring, or maybe fading in the background over these 2 weeks of July. Try and pay attention to, any kind of just signs. Just be aware, be kind of on, if you will, and pay attention to words other people say. Pay attention to just maybe small signs that you wouldn't normally pay attention to. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with energy oracle cards. I've also pulled 2 energy oracle cards, and they are first chakra, Archangel Michael, and the Thinking Woman. The Thinking Woman, I think that is the first time I got that card. It's definitely interesting, but let's see, with the Archangel Michael card, in this card, Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You're capable of taking action and moving forward on your path, so allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. There is a lot of strength, I feel, flying around in this reading a little bit. So there's definitely something going on, because the divine is bringing strength to you. If you need any kind of support, make sure that you ask for support. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes, so make sure you ask for support if you need to. The Thinking Woman, this card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time. This could be a new love interest. So make sure you ask for support, your friends, people that, in your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, because, you don't have to go through this transformation or through this ending alone. It's important to lean on others when you are facing something difficult. And, there are ways to receive support without sort of explaining everything. There's just sometimes, it's just a matter of just having a conversation. If you want to repeat an affirmation, this card says, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I'm thoughtful, I'm focused, and I'm clear. And I think that is what the divine is asking you in this reading, because the Seven of Pentacles is also about focus. Focus on that goal that you have for yourself. It could be in a love relationship. It could be in a work relationship. But focusing and this is the time when every detail matters. So if you focus and you are consistent and you follow through, then you will achieve your goals. Let's see what ancestors and angels have for us. And it says, Sage, be devoted, be committed. So I think that echoes the be focused as well. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So, I mean, clearly wisdom lives inside of us. Sometimes we are not able to hear it, but I think that's important to recognize that sometimes the answers are already within you. Take action, do what you know you need to do. There's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. Where is it that you would like to be? How do you get there? What roads do you take? What resources do you need? What kind of people are you going to be surrounded by, or want to be surrounded by, or already surrounded by? Who do you listen to? Who do you kind of avoid and try and stay away from because they have, bad energy? Listen to your, what your body is telling you. Listen to what your spirit is telling you. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics. You may have been stalling. You may have been procrastinating a little bit, but now you are being told by the divine to take action. Action requires courage, and we know that you definitely have courage because there is that strength. The angels and ancestor guides are helping you with courage. They're helping you with strength. When you do take action, the next step will be presented to you. So you don't need to know, you don't need to see the road right now. You don't need to know what's going to happen in a month from now or 2 months from now. You just need to know right now. You need to know, what you need to do right now to make sure that you are healthy, to make sure that you're doing good things for yourself, that you're thinking, all those things are important. So I always ask people to meditate because I find that it helps a great deal. And these two cards say are the cards from the universe. I pulled 2 messages from the universe cards, and one says joy is the ultimate creator, and another says I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So you don't need to see the road. That's where faith comes in. And you are definitely, you have wisdom. The ancestors and angels have chosen this card for you because you have wisdom, or you're related, or you know someone who is incredibly wise. But you need to be definitely more consistent in following through and being committed as well. Thank you so much for coming to listen to this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I welcome all comments, so make sure you leave comments. I appreciate all feedback. And also, please check back this coming week. I will be uploading the second part of July video, so make sure to check that out and see, how the divine is guiding you, and what that the time period will look like. Again, if you enjoyed my reading, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.